and welcome back to my channel. So, something pretty wild happened this week, and I absolutely have to tell you guys all about it. You know my two best friends from school? Alex and Ben, right? We've been a trio forever, practically inseparable. Well, things got a little complicated lately. I started to see them both in a different light, and honestly, I developed crushes on both of them. Yeah, I know. Talk about a classic teen movie dilemma. I was completely torn. They're both amazing in their own ways. Alex is super funny, always knows how to make me laugh until my sides hurt, and he's so creative. Then there's Ben, who's incredibly sweet, thoughtful, and probably the most supportive person I know. How is a girl supposed to choose? For weeks, I was going back and forth, making pro and con lists, and just driving myself crazy. I couldn't decide, and I felt like I was stuck in the middle. So, I came up with a crazy idea, maybe a little too crazy, but hear me out. I decided to let fate, or rather, a friendly competition, decide for me. I sat them both down, which was super awkward. By the way, and I laid it all out. I told them how I felt about both of them and that I couldn't choose. So, I proposed a challenge, a series of contests, to see who would win the ultimate prize. A date with me. At first, they just stared at me, then at each other. I thought for sure they were going to laugh me out of the room, but then Alex got this competitive glint in his eye and said, "Game on!" Ben, after a moment of hesitation, just smiled that gentle smile of his and nodded. "All right," he said. "Let the games begin." And just like that, it was official. The great friendship face-off was on. I was both terrified and ridiculously excited. The first challenge was a bake-off. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ben is an amazing cook. His family owns a little cafe, so he basically grew up in a kitchen. Alex, on the other hand, can barely make toast without setting off the smoke alarm. This seemed like a guaranteed win for Ben, right? Well, that's what I thought too. Alex, however, had a secret weapon. His grandmother's legendary chocolate chip cookie recipe. The kitchen was chaos. Flour everywhere. Chocolate smudges on their faces. It was hilarious. Ben made these beautiful, intricate cupcakes with perfect frosting swirls. They looked like they belonged in a magazine. Alex, meanwhile, presented a slightly lopsided, a little too brown on the edges batch of cookies. But when I tasted them, oh my gosh, they were gooey, rich, and just perfect. Point one went to Alex. I was completely shocked, and so was Ben. The next day was the second challenge, a video game tournament. This time, the tables were turned. Alex is the undisputed king of our friend group when it comes to gaming. He's got lightning-fast reflexes. Ben is more of a board game and strategy guy. We set up the console, and they went head-to-head in our favorite racing game. It was intense. They were neck and neck for most of the race. Ben was surprisingly good, using clever shortcuts I didn't even know existed. But in the final lap, Alex pulled off this insane drift maneuver and zoomed past the finish line. He jumped up, cheering like he'd won the lottery.
So, with a score of 2-0, Alex was the winner. He won the competition, and he won the date.
I have to admit, a part of me was a little sad for Ben. He was such a good sport about it, though. He came over and gave Alex a high five and told me to have fun. That's why I love them both so much. The date with Alex was amazing. We went mini golfing and then got ice cream, and we just laughed the whole time. It felt so easy and natural, and at the end of the night, he admitted he only won the bake-off because his older sister secretly helped him. We both just burst out laughing. So, what's next? I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. What do you guys think of my crazy idea? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!